Well, we've lost some good legends in the month of December, folks. Likes of Pat Quinn, John Beliveau recently. We gotta pay our respects to these guys, you know. These guys are the big reason why the NHL what it is today. Their heart, their dedication to the game, what they've done for their community, and more importantly, they've done for their families. You know, in the towns they lived in, and the charities. Man, just so many things these guys have done for hockey and for just basic normal things in life. These guys were the true heroes of their time, even my time. When I was a kid growing up, and these guys are the real deal. They'd do a speech and you'd listen. And even back in my school days, I remember even Pat Quinn, he came in and to assembly and he talked to the kids and said, you know, stick to your books, play hard, work hard, never give up. Just play hard, have some respect for one another. John Beliveau, same thing, man. Never did get to see John Beliveau, but some of the video and some of the interviews I've seen with John Beliveau, pure class, man. One of the greatest players to ever put on ice skates. One of the greatest people you will ever see. You know, John Beliveau, off the ice and on the ice, he was class. And for all you NHL fans out there, around the world, especially Montreal, Vancouver, wherever, it doesn't matter. Those guys were the real deal, folks. They gave everything to hockey. They gave everything to their families and their community. You know, we've seen them win cups. We've seen them have good times, even the bad times. But they made the game fun. That's why I love those Mighty Duck movies. As they say, ducks fly together, no doubt. When they're in that Hall of Fame or Ring of Honor, remember their name. Because it's special. Very special. Move on to Daniel Halverson, now one of the true class players in the history of the NHL. When he came to the league, there was a lot expected out of Daniel. He didn't get it done at first, but boy, when he got it going, they put the C on him. I think in his fourth season in the NHL, when Yashin, I think, got traded after, I think in '99. When they put the C on his chest in 1999, that's when we started to see the leader on and off the ice, Daniel Halverson. Daniel Halverson showed the fans, showed the world, that he loves to win. And he loves the game. And he loves the fans. And he plays for the fans, his family, and he plays for our community, plays for our country. You know, when he played Olympics, showed that passion, showed the dedication. When Sweden won the gold medal in 2006, you could see tears coming out of his eyes, like Matt Sundin. They finally won something. The National Hockey League, the Stanley Cup playoffs, is one of the toughest competitions in all of sports. When Ottawa went to the Stanley Cup final in 2007, Alfie left it all on the line. He told his teammates, we got to keep it going. Keep it grinding. Never give up. Show the passion. We may never get back here again. And he was right. It's hard to get back to the Stanley Cup final. But either way, Stanley Cup or no Stanley Cup, in my book, Dan Halverson is a Hall of Famer. He showed it in his career, and he'll show it in retirement. He is class. And in retirement from the National Hockey League with one of the greatest careers, 21 years. It's unbelievable. And he's been playing hockey since I was elementary, going into high school. It's absolutely amazing. You know, at 32, it's amazing to see some of these guys' careers. It's very, very cool. You know, see Dominic Hasek going to the Hall of Fame, Peter Forsberg going to the Hall of Fame, you know, and so many others, like Matt Sundin over the years. It is cool, you know. I grew up watching those guys, you know, Patrick Waugh, they're doing good now. Craig McTavish, I saw him today in an interview. Actually, not an interview, but in a press conference talking with the Whale. It's just amazing to see how they've all done throughout their NHL's career. It's been pretty fun, folks. It's been pretty fun. Now, let's get down to the moves that have been happening across the National Hockey League and NHL trade rumors. So, folks, getting into NHL trade rumors, there was a deal today. The Pittsburgh Penguins sent young Paul Samuelson, I think it's Paul Samuelson, to the Phoenix Coyotes for, I think, Klett Brown, some kid named Klettberger or something like that. A couple of young defensive prospects. This is a big move for Pittsburgh. I think they had a glut of young, good defensemen in their organization, and I think Pittsburgh's not done yet. They really need to get themselves a winger to play with Crosby, and maybe get another winger to play with Malkin, because with the illness to Dupuis, he's pretty much done for the season, blood thinners. So they need to go get some help, and we'll have to see what they do. From what I hear, Edmonton might make some trades in the near future. Listened to Mac T today. He wasn't happy. He was really disappointed in his team's effort. They haven't been playing good. There's no doubt in my mind. You know, you see teams play good. You see teams make things happen. But for some reason, they're just not making things happen. This is Edmonton, City of Champions. They just haven't been the City of Champions for a long time. Even the Edmonton Expos had an excellent year in the CFL. And congratulations to the Calgary Stampeders on winning the Grey Cup. First time in a long time. They were the best team in the league, as far as I'm concerned. And I got to give it to Bo Levi Mitchell. I mean, wow, what a year. And John Hefnagel going out on top. If this is last year in the league, wow, what a career. Got to give it to the Stampeders. Great. And how about those Calgary Flames? Another team from Calgary. They're one of the best teams in the league. I can't believe it. But Johnny Hockey, he has really got it done. The former Hobey Baker winner has proven to the league, he's proven to the fans that he can play with the big boys. The goaltending has been outstanding. Ramo and Hiller, they've been a pretty good tandem for Edmonton, for Calgary. And you got to give it to Bob Hartley. He coached his 1,000th game. They gave him the fire helmet, and I was watching the highlights. It was pretty special. Those are the type of moments that brings the team together, that brings the community together, that brings the fans, and brings the players together. That's what it's all about, man. Even in these hard times, we still got to stick together and become better than we can be. We got to take it one day at a time, 1 week at a time, and never give up. Always try to find a way to build a better tomorrow. And that's what Calgary is doing. They're doing it the right way. You know, they got rid of some big contracts, some players that were declining, and they brought in some young players that can play at the high level. And I'm very proud of these guys. Sean Monahan, he's really become a star in Calgary. He's showing the fans that he can score at a high level. He chips pucks in, slap shots, you name it. Great passes, plays defense. It's awesome to see what these players have done. Congratulations, Calgary. Keep up the good work. You know, Brian Burke, working magic again, man. Brad Trevlin could be executive of the year. Good job. And in Vancouver Canucks, I'm even more proud. Wow. Ryan Miller has done everything I felt he would do. He has found a team that play good defense. They get the odd goal. They're getting 4 lines are contributing. This is the type of hockey that takes to win a Stanley Cup. This is not a John Tortorella team, but they still have some John Tortorella players. But this is more of a team. You know, Willie Desjardins is bringing something to this team they didn't have last year. He's bringing hope. He's bringing fun back to the game. And I feel when you look at the Sedin twins, you see them play. You see Nick Bonino, the player they got from Anaheim. He's playing great hockey. Linden Vey. These guys are playing some good hockey, man. Opportunities always makes your team better. And I feel that these guys got opportunities, and they've shown the fans in Vancouver and British Columbia that they're winners. On and off the ice. They show the fans that they want to win. And that's why they're one of the top teams in the Western Conference this year. Vancouver, keep it up, man. Once you get in the playoffs, anything's possible. Could this be your year to win the cup for the mistake in 2011? You never know. Just get in. If the LA Kings can win it, if the Chicago Blackhawks can win it, man, maybe one day pick the Vancouver Canucks and finally break the curse and win the cup. You never know. And then we look to the Eastern Conference. Toronto Maple Leafs have been struggling. There's been talk that they're going to be firing people. They're going to be trading off some players. We'll see. I hear they're going to probably make a few moves next few weeks. We'll see what happens. Don't forget, there's a trade freeze. So if they do make a deal, it'll probably be a mini deal to start out with. The Calgary rumors are starting to heat up. We'll see what happens there. The Montreal Canadiens made a few moves. Getting in Gonchar has been excellent. Re-signing Brendan Gallagher to a new 7-year deal, excellent. It's the same thing for the LA Kings and Alex Martinez, 6-year deal. Good job. These guys are the future of these teams. Let's just hope the money doesn't get to them. Let's look at Edler. He didn't play good as soon as he signed a big contract. Sometimes you just play the game. In the offseason, you resign. It's tough to resign during the regular season. Then you're distracted. All of a sudden, you have more money than you ever had before. I mean, the money gets to you eventually. But I think these are positive moves, and I feel it's going to be a positive run for these teams. The LA Kings are turning it around. The San Jose Sharks are going backwards, but they are going forwards. They've won their last 2 games. They're looking like the San Jose Sharks that we want to see play. There's been rumors that if they kept losing, Tom McLennan probably got fired. There's talk a former Pittsburgh Penguins boss, Dan Bilesma, could be on his way there. Maybe in the offseason, I don't know. But that's the latest rumor. We'll see. It's a rumor, so you never know. But the pressure is on San Jose. They must do good this year, or they're going to completely blow up the team. They're going to trade off everybody. I mean, they tried to trade off Thornton. I know the Leafs are trying to get Thornton, but Thornton doesn't want to go. So you can't really do anything if a player doesn't want to get moved. It's just the way it is. But the Florida Panthers have been awesome. They played a great hockey so far this year. The New York Islanders, I think those 2 teams have surprised me. They give every team, every small market team, a chance. You just got to believe in yourselves, make the right moves, and then at the end of the day, good things will happen. Thanks for watching, folks, for NHL Trade.